Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Going to be giving you my predicted 11 for Manchester United's game against Barcelona at the Nou Camp in the Europa League round of 32 first leg. So I'm going to go with the 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal, David De Gea. David De Gea was in goal in Man United's 2-0 win against Leeds at Elland Road. De Gea, in the game against Leeds at Elland Road, made some good saves to deny Somerville. His distribution was poor at times, and he did make an error in the game, which could have been costly. The game against Leeds at Elland Road was De Gea's 400th Premier League appearance for Manchester United. Right back, I'm going to go with Diego Dalot. He returned from injury not so long ago. I think since his return from injury, he hasn't been that good. In the game at Elland Road last Sunday, Dalot struggled. He did have a good chance though when he hit the woodwork. Dalot is Manchester United's first choice right back. So yeah, I think he'll retain his place at right back in this game. Bissaka is an option, but don't think he'll start. He, I think, came on against Leeds. Just come back from illness not so long ago. The two centre-backs, I'm going to go with Raphael Varane and Harry Maguire. Varane played no part against Leeds at Elland Road. I was surprised by that. Varane played in the game at Old Trafford against Leeds. He did alright, but obviously he scored an own goal. Not so long ago, Varane announced his retirement from international football. And Harry Maguire, he started against Leeds at Elland Road. It was his first league start since January the 3rd. You know, Maguire was playing alongside Luke Shaw at centre-half against Leeds at Elland Road. Maguire, for me, shouldn't have been starting against Leeds last Sunday. So it was the wrong decision by Erik ten Hag, but Erik ten Hag explained why Maguire started. As you all know, Harry Maguire is up for sale. Man United, or Harry Maguire, should I say, will lose Man United 40 million if he leaves in the summer as expected. Maguire has been at Manchester United since the summer of 2019. Man United got him from Leicester in a deal worth 80 million. So Man United overpaid for him. When Maguire officially signed for the club, he signed a 6-year contract. Martinez, he's not available for this game. He is suspended. Martinez didn't start against Leeds, but he did come on in the game at Elland Road. Lindelof's an option, but no, he won't start this game, I don't think. Left back, I'm going to go with Luke Shaw. As you all know, Luke Shaw played at centre-back in the game against Leeds at Elland Road. He played quite well last Sunday, Luke Shaw. He got the assist for Marcus Rashford's goal. So Luke Shaw will come in for Terrell Malaysia at left back. The two centre midfielders, Fred and Casemiro, well, they're their only options because obviously McTominay is still out with a knock. Marcel Sabitzer is suspended for this game. Sabitzer played in the game against Leeds at Ellen Road last Sunday. He played in the game against Leeds at Old Trafford. Should have definitely scored in that game. He had like 3 good chances, 1 on target. That was his full debut against Leeds, by the way, at Old Trafford. He came on and made his Man United debut in the game against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Man United do have Sabitzer on loan until the end of the season. There's no option or obligation to buy, but I'm hearing he's open to a permanent Man United move. Eriksen, of course, is out with an ankle injury. As you all know, he's out until April or early May. So there you go. Fred. He played against Leeds at Ellen Road last Sunday. I don't think he was that good. I thought he put a much better performance out than he did in the Old Trafford game. You know, Fred is still one of Man United's first choice centre midfielders, despite the arrivals of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen. Man United got Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk in a deal worth, what, 52 million back in 2018. We brought him in under the Mourinho era. Towards the end of last year, Man United extended Fred's contract by 1 year. And Casemiro, he's back for this game against Barcelona. Obviously, missed the last 2 league games through suspension. He's still got 1 game to serve in the league. Casemiro's made a very good impact at Man United. Man United got him from Real Madrid in a deal worth 70 million with add-ons included. At number 10, I'm going to go with Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played against Leeds at Ellen Road last Sunday. I thought he was quite poor, to be honest with you. Don't forget, Fernandes had a very good chance towards the end of the first half. He was one-on-one with Mayele, produced a good save from Mayele. But that Fernandes chance came from a bad mistake from Wöber. And Fernandes had another chance in the game that went way wide. But, you know, it's one bad game. You know, Fernandes looks a far superior player without Ronaldo in the team. Because revert back to when Ronaldo was at United, you know, in a lot of games we were struggling to get the best out of Bruno Fernandes. On the left wing, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, you know, scored against Leeds at Ellen Road last Sunday. It was a very good header, which came from a Luke Shaw cross. VAR quickly intervened to check for the possible offside, but VAR confirmed that Rashford was onside. And Rashford scored in the game against Leeds at Old Trafford. But Rashford now has 21 goals in all competitions this season. Erik ten Hag has mentioned that Rashford is one of the best in Europe. This is the best season Rashford's enduring as a United player. Elanga would be an option on the left, but, you know, he won't start because he's not first choice. He came on against Leeds last Sunday. On the right wing, I'm going to go with Garnacho. I think he'll come in for Jadon Sancho on that right wing. Jadon Sancho started against Leeds at Ellen Road last Sunday. That was his first league start since like September or October. Sancho didn't start in the game against Leeds at Old Trafford, and a lot of United fans said he should have started. Because obviously Anthony wasn't available, Anthony's still not available. But Sancho came off the bench and scored the equaliser for Man United on his Premier League return after nearly 4 months out. But yeah, Garnacho I think will start this game against Barcelona. Garnacho came off the bench and scored Man United's second goal last Sunday. He beat Melee at his near post. Garnacho should have definitely scored in the game against Leeds at Old Trafford. He had a couple of good chances. I'm hearing that Garnacho is close to agreeing a new deal with Man United. We're looking to tie him down to a contract until 2028. And his wages are set to quadruple. So he's going to earn around £50,000 a week. And up top, I'm going to go with Wout Weghorst. Anthony Martial, I think, still unavailable through injury. So yeah, Weghorst up top. Weghorst, as you all know, played in the game against Leeds at Ellen Road last Sunday. He actually scored in that game, but VAR quickly ruled it out. Man United have got Weghorst on loan until the end of the season. So that's how I think Man United could line up against Barcelona. This will be a difficult game. Like I've said, Barcelona are good. You know, they've got good players. Barcelona have got the likes of Ferran Torres, who they got from Man City. I think he'll be in contention to play this evening. Rafinha, they got him from Leeds. Was it for around 30 million? I think he'll play a part this evening. Robert Lewandowski, he's a former Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund player. Ansu Fati, Man United have been tentatively linked with him. You know, he could play a part this evening. Ousmane Dembele, don't think he's playing any part this evening because he's out with injury. Well, he's always out with injuries, Ousmane Dembele. He's injury prone. Barcelona got him from Borussia Dortmund in a deal worth 135 million with add-ons included. 1 point Man United were in for Ousmane Dembele. Sergio Busquets, he's been out with injury. Not sure if he's available for this evening's game. Frankie de Jong, I can assure he'll play this evening. You know, he'll be having a reunion with Ten Hag. For such a long time, Man United have been in for Frankie de Jong. At one point, he was Eric Ten Hag's #1 transfer target. We decided to get Casemiro and Christian Eriksen instead of Frankie de Jong. Barcelona got Frankie de Jong for 65 million from Ajax back in 2019. They got Jules Koundé, who they signed from Sevilla. Pedri. Eric Garcia, he's a former Man City player. Marcos Alonso, who they signed from Chelsea. So they are a lot of the players that Barcelona do have. They have lost players as well. You know, they lost the likes of Lionel Messi. You know, Messi went to PSG. Barcelona are not as good as they were when they had Messi, let's be honest. They lost Neymar. Neymar's most expensive player in the world at the moment. He went for around 200 million. They lost the likes of Coutinho, but he was poor at Barcelona. Barcelona did get Coutinho from Liverpool quite a while ago now. They lost Luis Suarez. They lost Junior Firpo. He went to Leeds from Barca. Lost Hector Bellerin. He went to Sporting Lisbon, I think, from Barca. Barcelona did initially get Hector Bellerin from Arsenal. They lost Griezmann. So yeah, they are players that Barcelona have lost. The Barcelona manager, Xavi Hernandez, he's doing a good job. Xavi Hernandez has been the Barcelona manager for over a year. He got appointed in as the Barcelona manager in November 2021. He's under contract with Barcelona till 2024. Xavi Hernandez, before Barcelona, managed Al Sadd. Xavi Hernandez was the one that replaced Ronald Koeman. And Barcelona have an ecstatic stadium. Its capacity is around 100,000. And it's the new camp. I'm hearing Barcelona won't be playing at the new camp next season because it's having a revamp. I think they're looking to increase the capacity to around 140,000. And Barcelona, are top of La Liga. They're flying. They've only lost one game this season in La Liga. Barcelona won their last game away at Villarreal 1-0. Manchester United played Barcelona in the Champions League quarter-final back in 2019. Barcelona won 4-0 on aggregate. It was 1-0 to Barca at Old Trafford and 3-0 at Nou Camp. We played Barcelona in the 2009 and 2011 Champions League final. We lost both finals. The last time Man United beat Barcelona was in the Champions League semi-final back in 2008. It was 1-0. Paul Scholes scored a screamer. So there you go. Man United's next game in the league is Leicester. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, like, explore on the channel if you do. Consider subscribe as always and take care. God bless.